This is why it feels like you're wasting your ultimate in Marvel Rivals. No, this video is not for casual players. No, this video is not for silver or below players. You may have used your ultimate and felt like you wasted it, or you may have not. What you're about to see is an example of how to not use your ultimate. Please tell me what you see wrong with this ultimate right here. Yes, the Magneto did not get a kill and ended up ulting the Namor when he was in his bubble, thus killing nobody on the enemy team. You're about to see another ultimate get wasted. Tell me what you think is wrong right here. Did you see it? You have just seen a problem that plagues the Marvel Rivals community and keeps you from winning games. The Thor ultimate you just saw is a perfect example of ulting during a non-ultimate fight. Do you see any other ultimates here in use? No, there is only the Thor ultimate. Thus, it was easy to counter with the base abilities from the Cloak and Dagger. Do you see anything wrong with this ultimate? That is another example of an ultimate being used during a non-ultimate fight. Here's another ultimate. Do you think this is a good time to ult? Do you think the Rogue just wasted her ultimate? Did you see anybody die during the Rogue ultimate? Now you do not have a Rogue ultimate after you died into a Namor ultimate, a enemy Cloak and Dagger ultimate, and you are entering the last checkpoint before the round is over. Do you think now would be a great time for a Rogue ultimate? You have to figure out which heroes are great to use their ultimate during non-ultimate fights, and the vast majority of heroes in Marvel Rivals do not need to use their ultimate during non-ultimate fights. So what are non-ultimate fights and what are ultimate fights in Marvel Rivals? I could not find a video, but ultimate fights are where both teams are trading ultimates back and forth. A Doctor Strange pops his ultimate, the enemy Cloak and Dagger pops her ultimate, the enemy Invisible Woman pops her ultimate, the enemy Squirrel Girl pops her ultimate. Ultimate fights are when ultimates are the main type of fight and nobody on either teams is fighting in their base forms. This gives both teams the equal advantage to win, but whichever team doesn't have a ultimate to respond to the enemy's ultimate first or last ends up dying. Non-ultimate fights are fights that happen when the game first starts, like the one you're watching now, and these fights happen more often. Every ultimate gets wasted during a non-ultimate fight whenever a support uses their ultimate to control space. No, a support's ultimate is not a tank. You should never use a support's ultimate to capture a point or to capture the payload. I'm looking at you, you Cloak and Daggers. You just saw this attacking Ultron use his support ultimate to secure the point. He's still fighting for the point, but not only did this Ultron waste his ultimate, now this team does not have a ultimate to counter a Black Panther ultimate or the Doctor Strange ultimate and the Hela ultimate. This attacking team will not be able to capture the point like this. Yes, you can get away with using your support ultimate to capture the point sometimes, but this is always bad practice, because the enemy team will always have an ultimate. You see this dead Doctor Strange, if he was still alive, he would have popped his Eye of Mama Coco. Now the enemy Cloak and Dagger has popped her ultimate, and the attacking point is covered in the cloak dust, making it harder for the attacking team to capture the point. Now the enemy Doctor Strange has popped his ultimate as well and has cleared the point. You're seeing the attacking team get away with this because the Iron Man and the Squirrel Girl were uncontested and did not die. So what does this mean for you? You will waste your ultimate every single time if you always use your support ultimate to capture the enemy objective. The enemy will always have ultimates at their disposal that you don't know of yet until it's too late. In your games, just because you have your ultimate does not mean you should pop it. You will get far more value saving your ultimate to counter ultimate an enemy, trust me, from a peak Celestial player. You can ult during a non-ultimate fight for certain types of heroes, like a Winter Soldier. He is great for using an ultimate during a non-ultimate fight, but the same cannot be said for a Ultron. The same cannot be said for a Punisher. Every ultimate can counter an enemy's ultimate one time at another. 95% of people, like you, get it wrong because you're using ultimates to secure kills, to compensate for not getting kills in your base form. Comment a time you know your team wasted an ultimate and you needed it now.